One kia ora tātou, te hea mauri ora. Whai au ki te au marama, ko tarangi e tū ko te papa e toko. Tū atu tērā kau e warawara ki ngā whānau pani e ki ngā mati. Haere ngā mate ki ngā tūpuna ki ngā kinga. Me hoki mai tātou ki te hungora. O tātou nei tēnei rā kōrero pāna ki ngā te tīmatanga o te tohu mai ki tēnei rā. Nō reira tēnā koe, tēnā tātou katoa.
I like to start challenges. I've had many in my life, and this wine company, being an enjoyer of wine, was it was a journey that I was excited to go on. So, and that was a big challenge too, because we had very little experience.
There was no wine experience in anyone associated with the formative company. Definitely some wine drinking experience, and some that they did with passion.
We had excellent consultants. David Jordan, Neil Cully, Morag Jordan, brilliant people who worked with us to conceive Tohu Wines.
For the 20th anniversary, for us it's a real recognition of the history that we've been through as well. There's been a lot of people involved in our company. We're looking forward to celebrating the people that have sort of made it what it is today.
First of all, I'd like to acknowledge the many whānau who have passed away, and also the late board member Mugwy McDonald.
Mugwy was one of the best people I've ever met. It was an absolute honour to be able to have Mugwy as our first kaumātua for our wine.
This is a really special vintage, 20 years. It's a major milestone for us. I remember the first vintage, and to have come this far in this amount of time, it's actually a really, really special moment for us.
20 years is huge. I think for any business to be alive and well and thriving even after 20 years is something to be really proud of.
In 1998, the first load of Chardonnay grapes went into bins onto a train to come down to Simon Wackhorn to be turned into wine.
And everything was going smoothly until we had some disaster on the main truck line, the rail system, and the grapes were left in Ngarawahia.
The train was held up for 24 hours and the grapes started to ferment.
When they arrived at the winery down here in Marlborough to be made into wine, there was a core of fermenting sludge in the middle of them,
which wasn't looking good, obviously, for our first vintage.
He said, "Oh, look, I don't think these grapes are going to be any good. They're fermented." I said, "Let's make it anyway." We made it, and it turned into one of the best Chardonnays we've ever had.
Yeah, I suppose the 20 years makes you reflect. And early on, one of the moments that really got me excited about the Tohu project was the first fruit coming off the Awaturi vineyard, the 04 Mugwy Sauvignon Blanc, and when that went on to win gold medal at the Brigado Wine Awards was something that really was very rewarding and satisfying at the end of the day.
This award we got for our very first pick at the Awaturi. The fruit was beautiful,
I'll never forget the first gold medal that we got. Man, what a celebration that was. It's really reassuring when top wine judges give our wines a gold medal.
Bruce came to us as a very good winemaker from Villa Maria, and he has just grown by leaps and bounds, and he's now, one of the top winemakers in the country.
I consider myself as the kaitiaki of this vineyard. It's about having a close connection of what we're doing on this whenua. But there were other kaitiaki prior to me being here. We're really looking forward to celebrating, acknowledging and recognising all those people that have been involved, from those early days.
My hopes and ambitions for Tohu are really that we keep being as good as we know that we can be. We're the first Māori wine company in the world, and that is a very special position to occupy, but it comes with that great responsibility to live that in everything we do. So my hopes is that we go higher, we go faster, we get even better, but all the while that we love what we do.
Most important thing in business is have fun. I've always believed in that. We have had a lot of fun with Tohu Wines.
This company makes me very proud. And to see them grow from strength to strength is, yeah, can't be prouder.
I just want to say thank you for the job you've done on behalf of our families of the Wakatuan Corporation.
You know, there's a Māori proverb that says, "Nau te rauro, nāku te rauro, ka orai te iwi." And in a nutshell, that really means through your contribution and mine, we will feed the people. We will find success.